Alright guys, hello and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be playing some Pokemon Masters, and the reason I'm playing some Pokemon Masters, I'm going to be revisiting the game in 2023, and essentially asking the question, is the game good? Essentially because I started up my own Pokemon channel, link in the description below, where I've just played basically Pokemon games. If you guys want to check that out, please do. Link in the description. But yeah, we're just going to try and determine whether this game has improved at all, because when this game first launched it was in a pretty rough state, so let's just take a look. So one of the things I want to kind of take a look at first is just having a look at the shop. So there's a premium kind of like scout, it looks like here, which is kind of, I don't know how I feel about that. Purchasing gems, so it's 3,000 usually for a full summon. So this is one of the things that kind of annoyed me before. There's no really like close to the amount, so you kind of have to buy like 2 packs here or like 1 pack here, which I don't really know how I feel about, but that's whatever. There's a couple little small packs there. There's a weekly pack and a monthly kind of pack kind of thing you can get there. So that's pretty self-explanatory and pretty normal. Bunch of purchase bundles and different other things. Anyways, you kind of get the point with the cash up. That's kind of how it kind of is. Let's jump into some scouting though, and let's see if we can essentially get something cool. Because we do have a bit of currency, so we should be able to do a summon here. I'm not going to do that one. Okay, we might summon on maybe that one. Oh, nope, I found the one. I want this one. I want the shiny Rayquaza. Hell the fuck yeah, give me that shit. Alright, let's do a sync pair summon. I also just realized the game is muted. I apologize for that, guys. Alright, let's do this, and maybe we can get Steven, which would be really, honestly, really cool. Can I get lucky and get Steven? Okay, so we got Wait, I think that's his name. Can't remember this guy's name. He's from Gen 5. We've already gotten her before. This, that character. Oh, wait, did we get it? Okay, we didn't get it, but we got this one, which is actually pretty cool. I'll take that. I wouldn't mind a spilling. Oh, we got another one. Another 5-star. Hell yeah. Ooh, she's cool. I liked her from Sun and Moon. Okay, so we got, Tate from Gen 3. I believe that's gonna be, yeah, that guy. What's his name again? I forgot his name. We've already gotten him before though, Clement. And it looks like we're probably not going to be getting Steven, unfortunately. Unlucky. That kind of sucks a little bit. Alright, you know, let's pop a couple singles, see if we can pick them up, because I really wouldn't mind that shiny Rayquaza. That'd honestly be kind of sick if we got it. Alright, nope, that's nothing there. We've already gotten him. Let's keep it going, see if we can eventually maybe get it. I don't think we're going to though. Nope, we didn't get that. That's fortunate. Oh, wrong Elite Four member. Come on. Okay, I'll take it though. Lucian's pretty cool, I suppose. Not really. Alrighty, now let's take a look at the team I essentially have here. So this is the team I effectively have. I have played in this account a bit before, when the game kind of first came out, and I jumped in every now and then to do some quick little summons. But this is essentially what I've got there with that team. And in terms of all the characters I have overall, I have all of these. So not too bad overall, pretty good. I got quite a few level max. But I actually do I kind of liked a bit of the game, and I had a bit of fun with it. But if I'm being completely and totally honest with you, I don't think I really like this game really that much anymore. Just, I don't know, it's just... I liked it at first when I was playing it, but then I kind of just got bored of the game really quick. Alright, so let's jump into some different combat. We've got essentially the main story right here. We're just going to jump into the PMLR. So we've got chapter 26. Let's just jump in and do a bit of combat here. Actually, we've got some story. Hold on. So all the story in the game is delivered in like cutscenes like this. Graphically, the game is pretty alright. If you've played a Pokemon game before, you've played basically... I don't know, kind of what they look like. They're not too different. So let's jump into some combat, and I'll essentially show you guys what the combat is like. So let's jump in. So it's kind of like a traditional Pokemon battling system, but it's also not. Theme skills. Okay, I don't even know what half this stuff is anymore. So we're going to turn it off auto, and we're just going to turn the speed up on. So we can do essentially different various moves. We can come in here. We can... there's like different buffs, but this is essentially where the battle kind of system kind of works. It's kind of self-explanatory. There's nothing like too over the top about it. You essentially just cast skills and do different things. Obviously, there's still like the super effective kind of stuff as well, but it's a very basic Pokemon battle. So we have a second battle effectively here. Now, I'm just going to chuck it on order for this battle, but this is effectively what the game is like. Now, a couple of complaints. I wish they had just gone for like the traditional Pokemon battling system. I think this game would have honestly been a lot better if they had done that and more fun. Because this battling system, I'm kind of a bit like, there's not really a lot of strategy, you just kind of click a move. There's a little bit of strategy, but it's like, it's not the same kind of thing. Second complaint, this game runs at like 30 FPS, which is just like, why? I say this like multiple times while I'm talking about this. If you're releasing a mobile game these days, anything from like in the past 5 years, if you have a game with this level of graphics, you have no excuse for not having a 60 FPS option. Like, I'm sorry, like, I don't care what your reasoning is, you have no excuse. Unless you're a game of, like, Genshin level graphics, then I can understand being like, okay, we're not gonna have a 60 FPS mode. But even Genshin has it, so you have, like, literally no excuse. I don't care what you say. Okay, so these are essentially the story arcs. There's the legendary stories, there's the villain arc, and but then you also have other different forms of gameplay as well. You have the events that are currently kind of running. There's usually a bunch of these. There is a ton of different game modes that are essentially running. You have the legendary arena, which allows you to essentially come in here and fight legendaries. I don't know if you can acquire the legendaries this way. Actually, let's check that. So if we click on, like, say for example this one here. What does this give us? What do you give us? Can I see the reward? I'm not really too sure what this gives us, but I'm assuming it just gives us area number, sync pairs or fewer. Okay, so there's different damage rewards. So these are just like boss battles. There's not an actual... I don't think you actually get the Pokemon for doing these. Unless I'm completely wrong. But it does seem to be just like, you battle, you get... And there's also co-op for these too, which I can't do for whatever reason. It's probably they just haven't unlocked it yet, because I haven't really played this game a whole lot. You then also have the training area. This is your standard daily resource grinding. If you need materials here, you come back to level up, you can unlock your caps. There's a bunch of different various resources in here, and if you come in here, you'll be able to do those. Alrighty, you then have sync pair stories, which are stories for very specific characters. So you can come in here and essentially do those. I have a bunch of them obviously to do, I just haven't done any of them. So we could come in here and go, we could go Nessa, we could do this, and we would essentially get some story for the currency for the clear, which I think is pretty good. And these could be a bit of fun. So I do actually think over time this game has gotten better. I still think some of the stuff in the shop is a little bit overpriced still, but I do think genuinely this game has gotten a little bit better over time. And if you like the Pokemon franchise, you're probably gonna have a little bit of fun with this one. Then you also have the Champion Stadium. I think this is like a PvP? No, I actually don't know what this is. I remember there being some kind of like PvP. I could be wrong. Maybe there isn't. Let's just do this little story thing here and see if this is like the PvP or something. Because I feel like this is a game that is kind of like suited for PvP. Okay, no, this is just like a champion kind of fight. Okay, never mind. Battle Villa might be the PvP section of the game. And then you also have your effectively lobby here. There's different interact and a few different little things you can interact with. These are essentially just different ways to get access to your menus. But overall, I'd say this game has improved quite significantly since last time I played it. And if you like, yet again, if you like Pokemon, you're probably going to enjoy this. But either way, guys, hopefully you all enjoyed today's video. I might check out a little bit more of this game on the channel very soon. Anyways, guys, hope you had a good one. See you later. And don't forget to go subscribe to my new Pokemon channel, Pokemon Zifu. Go ahead, link in the description if you want to do that. Anyways, bye, guys. Hopefully you had a good one.